Greetings from Coastal Crafty Studio. My name is Patty and I want to share with you a journal that I just finished. I saw a wonderful paper pack by Authentique called Calendar, and I just loved it. This pack features 3-page scrapbook papers for each month. So what I decided I would do was I would do a journal for each month. Within these journals, one of the neat things is that each month in the Authentique pack, there's an image from Edith Holden's book. And I just thought, well, this is going to be a great way to combine both this fabulous paper that I love and the Edith Holden text and images that I also love. So I'm very excited about doing this journal. Here's the book that I've used for some of my pages and images, and you know, these books are getting a little bit more expensive as time marches on, but I was able to pick up a couple at a reasonably good price, and they're absolutely beautiful. And I think everybody is familiar with Edith Holden. So here is the January journal, and again, I'll be doing one for every month this year, and I have also completed February's journal, and I'll be posting a video on that very, very shortly. So this journal is 9x6, and it has approximately 112 page sides. There's 2 signatures in the journal, and they're hand sewn, pamphlet stitch, and I've reinforced the spine with some lace. This is a silk tie, and the silk tie is secured by these little cards that came from the paper pack. So that's it's an easy way to add a closure. So the cover's been embellished, and you can see on the cover that I took the Edith Holden image from the paper pack and put it on the cover. All of the journals are going to have embellished covers like this. This particular cover is a pocket, so there's a nice little journaling tag, and then it has some embellishment here, a little bit of lace and an old button, a vintage button from my old button jar, so that, you know, I love my old buttons. The cover uses a scrapbook paper from the paper pack and a fabric, upholstery weight piece of fabric, and lace pockets on both the inside cover and the back cover. Here is a little, I call it a wallet, made with one of Miss Holden's beautiful images, and this wallet holds the January calendar. Most of the ephemera has been stitched, has machine stitching around it. I love that technique. I think it looks so neat. So the first signature here, you've got a pocket made from a text page, and it holds this little journaling card. There's a lot of journaling cards throughout. This is a flip. There's another little envelope there that includes another journaling card. It's a great place to just store some extra, and you can embellish this with, you know, whatever you choose. I used a beautiful paper kit it's called Dawn Mist, and it's from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. I just absolutely love her papers. They're so gorgeous. This has a nice, this paper pack has a nice wintry blue tone to it. Some of the pages are laced edged, and there's also, I used a vintage cookbook, pages from a vintage cookbook that I kind of put together to form a double book page using a little strip of muslin. That way, you know, instead of, I wanted to make sure that this page was, you know, read from top to bottom and not turn it sideways. So the little strip of muslin makes that very easy to accomplish. This journal includes some composition book paper that I love. You can see that the pages got wet, the ink kind of ran, the blue tone, it picked up a little bit of a blue tone. I absolutely love it. Here's more, another page from Tina's digital download. Here's a nice belly band with a journaling card. I did a December daily, exactly the same, and I used every single journaling card in that journal, and there were many. And what I did was I just wrote down little memories so that I could tell a whole story on one card, and they make great mementos. I love this belly band with a little bit of bling. And here's some images from the Vintage Cookbook. Here is an altered paper clip. I love doing these. They're great. They're a lot of fun. And they help you hold things into the journal. This is a winter stamp that I stamped onto a tea bag and then just kind of tore it out and glued it down to the page. I've been working, I love painting on tea bags, and I've been doing that for years. I just love the feel and the texture of the tea bags. So here's more papers. There's a lot of room in this journal to record. Here's a little pocket with a large journaling card. This is from the paper pack. And more pages. Here's a side tuck with another journaling card, a large tag. I do like the large cards and tags in case, you know, if you want to tell a story, it gives you quite a bit of room. Here's a page from the Nature Notes book, and her stuff is so beautiful, so I like to include it in there. And this is a collaged pocket, just from Book Page, and using this is in the paper kit. Here's a little hidden flap where you can keep a private note, and a little tag. Use it as a bookmark. And just some page embellishments. I just kind of like to stick things down. I love glue, of course. There's another page from the cookbook. Here's a beautiful little bunny image from the Nature Notes book. And a little journaling tag in a glassine pocket. Perfect spot for keeping little notes. And here's another altered paper clip. You can see there, it's perfect for helping hold pages together, or papers to the page. More pages, more from the cookbook. Here's a side pocket that holds with 2 tucks, and this is a stamp from my one of my Makey stamps. I invested in some Makey stamps this year after seeing one of the gals that we all know do some journaling with her stamps. They're beautiful stamps. They come out so nice when you use them, and they have so many different themes. Of course, I've got a lot of farm animals and fish, that kind of thing. So here's more pages. There's a pocket, and a nice little pocket with a poem by Wordsworth from the Nature Notes book, and a journaling tag. And again, another flip out and another journaling tag. And more of the beautiful pages from Tina's kit. More images. Another tuck spot for some journaling cards. You know, a lot of times when I'm journaling, I like to use images, especially if I'm doing a daily. I did a December daily and absolutely filled it up to the brim with my daily notes. And if I got a few days behind, then I would use my phone, my pictures, and sometimes text messages to refresh my memory. One of the things that I like to use in my journals is this. It's called a sprocket, and it's a little printer where you print images from your cell phone. The images look like this. They're 2 inches by 3 inches, and they're backed on an adhesive. They have an adhesive backing. So for my December daily, I took, printed out, at least 4 or 5 pictures throughout the journal and just glued them down, and then wrote my daily, whatever it was. We had a day in December where my grandson and I cut down a bunch of trees, and we posted that in one of the journals. And it's great because it's a reminder of the memory. That was a nice day spent with my 15-year-old grandson, doing, working on the land. Yeah, I love it. So I do like to use images like that in the journal. Here's a secret little flip for you to keep a secret little note. And again, journaling cards. Here's another recipe. When I wanted to include some recipes from this cookbook that I found, and the only way for me to do that and keep the page orientation correct was just basically to take the 2 pages, and I used a little strip of muslin and kind of glued them down on that, and then that gave me the double page so that I could insert it into the signature. So it's a great, it was a great little trick, and it's worked well. The pages are embellished just with, some of my favorite things. I love doing the paper ruffles. This is a piece of, this comes from a roll of drywall paper, and that you can get at the hardware store. The roll is double this width, but there's a crease down the center. And it's used in corners. So I just, it was very easy to tear. I just ruffled it up a little bit, put it through the sewing machine, and I love it. So another little altered paper clip, and a pocket with another text page from the Nature Notes book. And the Nature Notes of an Edwardian Lady, that book runs month to month too. So when I saw this calendar pack that had the 12 months of the year, I thought, and then I saw that they actually have an Edith Holden image in each month in that paper pack. I thought, what a fabulous idea. I'll go into the book and use the pages that she wrote for January to coordinate, of course, with the January paperback. So I love it. Here's another pocket with a journaling card. I love this journaling card. This would be a perfect spot if you had a picture of one of your children when they were young like this. Don't we all, if you're my age, don't we all remember when the babies had these wonderful little coats and the little pocketbook and the bonnet? So you could easily put a family photo there and share a memory on that. And just more pockets. Here's a collaged pocket and journaling cards. And another page from the vintage cookbook. There we go. Here's a great belly band with snowflakes and bling. I have a punch for this snowflake. Have no idea where I got it, but I punched a bunch of these one day, so I was really glad to be able to get them out and use them in this journal. Here's another journaling card. Red berries of winter. I did a whole 2 pages on the wild red berries of winter in my December daily journal. I'll do a video on that and share that journal with you. I know that January is almost half gone, but this would make a wonderful start on a January journal. The papers, here's another pocket with journaling cards, and here's a little page flip from the Nature Notes journal. I love these images. So there you have it. There is the January daily journal. I'm going to be posting this on my Etsy shop today, so keep your eyes open. I thank you for coming and watching my video. I hope you found it to your liking. If you did, please hit that like button and share, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye-bye.